はい。というわけで、皆さん、お久しぶりです。ニコ動リンカでございます。本日は、というか前回は、ファイナルファンタジーオリジンクリアいたしまして、最後の方で、次何のゲームの配信しよっかなーって話したと思うんですけど、それが、今回がこちら。コールオブクトゥルフ。知ってる人もいるんじゃねえかな。皆さんも多分知っての通り、TRPG で有名なクトゥルフ神話。それをね、題材としたゲームでございます。多分、ジャンルとしては、ミステリーホラーになるんじゃねえかなと思うんだけど、PH ラブクラフトさんが考え出したコズミックホラー、宇宙的恐怖っていうことでね、そこから人気を一気に博しましたクトゥルフ神話。それがまさかのね、ゲームになりましたよと。ってことでね、そのゲーム、やっていきましょう。ってことで、ニコ動リンガのコールオブクトゥルフ、スタート。アキスロット。第1章、ボストン、ピアス探偵事務所。1924年、ボストン、酒と睡眠薬で記憶を振り払う第一次大戦の退役軍人、エドワード・ピアス。現在は立ち直りのための案件探しに苦慮する私立探偵。早急に新案件を見つけなければ、ピアスは免許剥奪の危機である。仕事ができてねえってことか。というわけでね、みんな知らねえと思うんだけど、俺個人としては、俺ホラー耐性は高い方だと思うのよ。言うたとこでね、ホラー耐性が強かろうがなんやろうが、ビビりゃビビるしな。鈍感ゆえ、おぞましい最後の時に正気を保てる者がいるなら、その者に神の知識があることを願う。なんだここ、ルルイエか。まみれやん。あとね、おお。何言おうとしたっけ。実は今ちょっとすごい喋りづらくて、なんでかっていうと今日午前中歯医者に行ってきて、親知らず抜歯しましてまだ麻酔がちょっと残っててさ、すごい喋りづらいんだよね。おー、画質すげえな。何これ飴っぽいな。おー飴頭がグロいことすんなって。何これ、サメの顎。まだこっちは行けねえってことか。こっち行けか。いらっしゃいませ。こんにちは。画面暗いな。もうちょっと画面設定明るくすべきだったかな。こっちもまだ行けない。で、走れない。リーンができる。走れない。闇隠れ。調べるために照らす必要のあるアイテムがあります。ハリケーンランプ。何ハリケーンランプって。 ボルトカッター。これでいけるぞ。あのレベルの鎖切るのだいぶ力いるけどな。私に続き海は逃れたいほどにお前を引きずり込む。あれこれ、こっちも開けとくか。あれ開けれねえぞ。なんでだ。こっちから戻んなきゃいけないのかな。よいしょ。ああ、こっちからだ、こっちからだ。よし。よし、これで行き来できるぞ。どっちこっちアルコールランプ的なやつか、これ。これ、道、まあ、ええのか。こっちだけでいいのか。なんて粗末な捧げ物なんだ。あれかな、この声の主、クトゥルーかな。確か、このゲームパッケージに、後ろにね、でっかいクトゥルーが書かれてるのよ、シルエットで。あ、走れる。抵抗するのお前選ばれたの嫌だよ。抵抗するわ、ディープワンズでも俺なんでもねえし。見よ。目がない、口もない。誰だこいつ。痛い。あ、夢か。いや、作る。ピアス探偵事務所、手帳を見る。スキル、筋力、話術、目星、心理学、調査、医学、オカルト。もう完全にクトゥルフ神話じゃん。小気度。アイテム、ライター。ロストバタリオンってなんだ？お、なんか。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
Husband
couldn't understand.
エドワード・ピアス、既婚女性が女友達と駆け落ち。夫には理解できなかった。レズレズ既婚女性が女友達と駆け落ち、夫には理解できなかった。ごめん、俺も理解できねえわ、それは。どういうこと？なんかいっぱい調べれるとこある。
ウェントワース探
偵事務所には一流の依頼は来ないんだ。悲しいこと言うなよ。昔はよく本を読んだなって。今は？最後にベッドで寝たのはいつだったか。家に帰ろう。それともここ一応家なのかな。飲む飲まない。どっちがいいかな。酒飲まずにはいられない。多分酒だろ。ね、なんか今左上にさ、命運を左右しますって出たけど。どういうこと？
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
悪夢以外のことについて書いたのは随分前のことだ。うるせえな。はい。はい。はいはい。何この電話？何この形？すげえ。
I'm listening.
もしもし？あ、秘書いるの？あ、違うのか。別の会社の秘書さんか。ベントワース探偵管理の担当しているルーシー・シェールズと申します。あなたのファイルに問題が発生したのでご連絡いたしました。実は火事で書類の一部が燃えてしまったのです。
Is that right?
ちゃんと管理しろや。お手数ですが、またあなたの、8CP 持ってる。話術。アマチュア 20%。話術は、雄弁さによって対話相手に影響を与える能力である。このスキルを磨くと対話で説得したり操れる可能性が上がる。説得ロール的なものか。TRPG で言うと。目星。まあ、目星はまあ、あれだな。発見する能力である。このスキルを磨くと目に見えない隠しオブジェクトを発見できる可能性が上がる。筋力。筋力は肉体的な力を引き出す能力である。このスキルを磨くとドアやメカニズムを強制的に動かしたり、対話中に物理的、言語的暴力を使用する可能性が上がる。物理的暴力はやめよう。それはあかんわ。調査。調査は調査の手腕である、このスキルを磨くと、事件現場やオブジェクトを分析することで過去の出来事を理解したり、ロックを開ける可能性が上がる。心理学。心理学は、人間の行動に関する知識である。このスキルを磨くと、人物の行動やオブジェクト分析に基づいて、動機を理解できる可能性が上がる。医学。医療知識である。このスキルを磨くと、薬の用量の判断、症状の判断、医学的な問題の理解を表明できる可能性が上がる。オカルト科学の知識である。このスキルを磨くと、オカルト工芸品の使い方と起源を判断したり、神話の知識を表明できる可能性が上がる。これだな。これだな。目星かなで、話術上げて。こんなところあとそれに関することなんですが、ちょっと込み入った質問してもよろしいですか？
What's wrong?
ダメです。皆さんの仕事をちょっとしっかりと監督したいと思っています。新しく請け負っている案件が少なくなってきているようですね。仕事があまりないんです。ピアスさん分かってらっしゃると思いますが、今はこれまで以上に仕事がたくさん入ってきています。でもやる価値のある仕事ですか？ベントワース探偵事務所に貢献できることを証明してくれれば首は繋がるかもしれませんね。ほら、そんな言い方されたらさ、お客さん来たのね。
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
サラ・ホーキンス。
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
何
Find
肉
out
体言
the
語で対応
truth.
しましょう。いや、もう。
They say she was
それはね、
mad, but I
探
know
偵の
that's
する
a
ことじゃ
lie.
ねえんだよ。
She would never
肉
have
体
done
言語
such
で
a
探
thing.
偵が務まる
But
の
if you
は、
have no proof,
ジャッジアイ
I
ズ
brought
の、
all that I have.
八神隆之だけだって。
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me
そ
all
して
the
君が思うこ
assumptions
とを
that
聞かせ
come
て
to
ほしい。
mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work
狂
of
気の産物であ
madness,
るかを教えてほしい。
or if, on the contrary,
それ
you
かもし
manage to
私が理解
detect
できる
some
何
logic,
か
a
同時にかなる
rationality
ロ
to
ジックを
follow
見つ
so
けら
that
れ
I
れば
may
教えてもらい
understand
た
it.
い。
Is that all you want from me?
Yes,
あの、
please.
これ芸術に関しては
I'll
本
look
当
at
だ
the
ぞ。
picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
邪魔だじじい。
A warehouse on Darkwater.
えっと、
Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
配送伝票。判読不能な部分もあるが、住所の一部は解読できる。ダークウォーター第36号倉庫。捜査報告。出火モーターダイニングで一家全員が犠牲になったという。警察は事故として片付けているが、サラ・ホーキンスの精神的虚弱という主張を通す。それはなぜだろう。切り抜き。サラとダークウォーター出身の実業家、チャールズ・ホーキンスの結婚について書かれた一本の記事。二人はここで一人息子のサイモンと隠遁生活をしている。ほう。これだけか。とりあえずちょっと絵を見てみよう。
It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
この絵をただの絵だと思わないでもらいたい。第36号倉庫について聞く。サラ・ホーキンスさんはどこに住んでいたんですか？警察の報告書にお嬢さんの精神的強について書いてあります。この話何かおかしいですね。調査プロじゃねえ。とりあえずちょっと
You
これを。
must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw
さっ
things.
きからクラクション鳴らしてるの
Saw
誰だ？
things. What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about
そ
her
の人生
life
と死の真実を暴いて
and
ほしい。
death.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston.
ボストンの
Sarah
小
lived
さな
there
花
with
屋
her
小島
son
な
and
んだ。
her
彼は
husband.
そこに息子と夫
I
と住んでいる。
suppose you want to ship me off
こ
there.
こに行けということですね。
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce.
それを
You
暴かなけ
must
ればならな
uncover
い。
it.
第
The
36号
sender's
倉庫につい
label
て聞く。
mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must
これを
find
解
out.
明してほしい。
Go to Darkwater.
ダークウォーター
Find
第
Warehouse
36号倉
36.
庫を見つけてもらいたい。これだな。解除された答え。
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my
結
daughter's
構前だ
death.
な、3ヶ月前
And。yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all
そ
this.
れに隠された意味を解明してほしい。もうあとこれ聞けんのかな？
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right.
あなたのおっしゃる通りのようです。この事件は一筋縄ではいかないようだ。
I am aware of that.
このようだな。
I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Just an accident. 日本語で頼む。
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
今何でもって言った。
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in the house. Your only clue is a
そ
sort
して今唯一の手がかりはお嬢さんの死の
of
直前にダークオータから送られてきた何かを予告しているような絵画。
And the rumors
その
about
通
her
り、そして
supposed
娘の
folly.
狂気についての
which you
噂。
don't totally deny.
完全には否定できないところ
Find
です
that
ね。
warehouse. Find out the truth
どこを
regarding
見つけ
Sarah
て、サラ・
Hawkins'
ホーキン
death.
スの死について真実
You
を
will
暴
be
いてほしい。
handsomely
報酬を
compensated.
弾ましてもらう。
All right.
本
I'll
当
take
に
the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you,
本
Mr.
当に
Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from
誰
a
だよ、さっ
man
き
in
から
your
クラクション
situation.
鳴らしてるやつよ。
Something's queer.
プッププップうるせえんじゃん。
But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater.
ダークウォーターに出発する。スティーブン・ウェブスター、63歳実業家。実業家ボストンで警護される裕福な実業家、スティーブン・ウェブスターが会いに来た。一人娘のサラ・ホーキンスの死を調査してほしいとのことだ。拒絶も不都合な真実も受け入れはしない男。娘が狂っていなかったことを証明するためには手段を選ばないつもりだ。チャールズ・ホーキンス。死亡。年齢41歳。職業。船主。チャールズ・ホーキンスはダークウォーターでは名の知れた人物であった。船主一家の後継ぎとしてよく旅をしていた。彼はパリの旅中にサラ・ホーキンスと出会っている。恋愛を経て結婚すると、ホーキンスは孤島のダークウォーターに彼女を連れて行った。サイモンという子供を設け、ひっそりと生活していた。サラ・ホーキンス、33歳、画家。学徒学生って書いてあげて。
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
なんかあ
A
る。
good old story of blackmail and a speakeasy.
潜り酒場の恐喝事件。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. All I have to do is go to the port.
なんか調べれるとかあ
I
る。
just hope that I can find a boat able to take
これは医学洋欄第1巻。
the Darkwater.
行くか。お、1CP ゲット。ピアスは放棄事件を受けた呪われた画家が火事を起こし、自らと家族を犠牲にしたとされている唯一の手がかりとして、彼女は父親に気味の悪い絵画を残していた。配送伝票の住所はダークウォーター島の布団に当てられた倉庫。ここがピアスの調査の開始点になりそうだ。ロード長くない？ちょっと待って、ロード長くない？もうなんか一気に進んだ。まあなんだろうな。まだ序章も序章だからさ、いまいちどんな感じのゲームなんかよくわかんないな、これ。狂気に陥る。おー、船だ。 オープニングみたいな流れ出した。ゲームボーイ、英語読めねえんだって。これ時代背景ってどのあたりなんだろうな。オール・オブ・クトゥルフ。クトゥルフの呼び声。スタート。ここがダークオーダー。意味ありとこだな。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island.
ダークウォーターへようこそ。
Why, thank you, Captain Vincent.
フィッツェル先生ありがとうございます。
So, what wind brought you?
ここには何の用事で？事件の調査。
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles
なんつう
Hawkins
かさ、
may have been
こ
a
のダークウォーター
landlubber,
さ
but he was a good man.
あれじゃね、パイレーツ・オブ・カリビアンに出てきそう
And his
な。
wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
本当に
Understood. I'm going for a...
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
ダメ？
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. Or you'll pay for it for sure.
いいが。
The only...
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah?
What? What? What?
Don't put that...
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring
クジラ？
about the end of the world.
クジラじゃねえだろ、サメだろ。
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you.
あんたが気に入った
Don't
から正
go
直
near
言お
the
う。
place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
なんで？
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that...
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
これ
You're
以上
not
話をしてくれない。
Oh, yeah? It's a sign. There's something trouble.
こっちはなんかまた揉めてんのかな。
Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
酒の密売人って名前があったぞ今。
You can see he's
Beat
not drunk.
it.
There's nothing to sort out.
密売人じゃない、密造人だ。
Wanted to stir us
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
飲酒法。なんかオーラ出てる。何これ。まあ、とりあえず、中に入りましょう。なんだてめえ、喧嘩売ってんのか汚ね面しやがって。
Hey, be careful.
うまいね。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
長押しして筋力をテストする。長押しして話術をテストする。どれだろう。肉体言語それともちゃんと冷静な会話をするちょっとこっちで行ってみよう。
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
おお。ほら、やっぱ肉体言語じゃない方がいいんだって。
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
他には
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
なんか自分はそう思ってませんよみたいな顔されたけどさ。
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
気になる噂。
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the
ああ、
warehouse.
倉庫から何か音が聞こえる。それ行くしかないじゃん。
That sort of thing.
Screams.
叫び声。
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no
これ以
more.
上は言えねえよ。
Anything else?
他には何か
I
この
didn't
辺では
expect
禁
to
止も
find
ないのか
alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
お姉さん。
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
他なんかねえの？なんか出れるじゃんこっち。出れるつか入れねえのか。
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
クジラがいなくなるって相当だぞ。
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
Oh.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened.
What report?
The one that's our grand...
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
全く話の容量が得られん。
So long.
またな。
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most
お、なん
significant
か
event
新しい
of
オ
the
カルト要
last
素ってのがゲッ
80
トしたぞ。
years.
とりあえず船長のとこ行くか。船長、いた。お、
The Scylla. It finished up beat a souvenir from a more prosperous era. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
トイレだ。まあいいや。とりあえず船長に話しかけよう。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
はーい。どこ？なんかある。
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has
脅
got to
迫
say
状が
about
出て
this
きた。
woman cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
これか。
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
この積み目録にはチャールズ・ホーキンスのサインがあるが、それよりしかこの目録からはわからない。船長？待って。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale, even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around.
ドブネズミたち。
Oh,
言い
I wouldn't
方。
go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got...
はーい。キャラクターポイント振り分けよう。あ、なにこれ。医学とオカルトのスキルは環境内で発見したオブジェクトでのみ上がります。よし、とりあえずこれで。あれ間違えた。オッケー。あっこだよな。ここか。ハゲやん。
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
ちょっと飲み物取ってきます。飲み物用意するの忘れてた。 いしょ。ただいま。よし。
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
You
No. You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
何の話？
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right.
We're no match. For the moment.
意外と冷静じゃねえか、泥
Their
酔してるくせ
noise
に。
is understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken
これ
enough
だ
of
から
your
酔っ
time.
払いは。
We'll see you later.
もうまたな。今んとこまだこのゲームの趣旨がわかんねえな。
You could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
どういうこと？
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
左側でしか。安心麻痺的なやつ？
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh, yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know.
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold their liquor as well as her.
Everyone knows that.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar, not that you know her. Go on, beat it. We've seen enough of you.
What's with you wandering around here like
we saw? Go die.
What are you guarding?
Listen.
What happened to...
What makes you...
Who do you...
What
the sailor?
Who well...
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
お、こっち通れるようになってる。止まり？か。隠しアイテムを見つける。
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
どうやんの？目星ってどうやんの？ゴッドボーの続きじゃないんですか？アメリカダークウォーターだっつってんだろ。見るからに人間じゃねえか。これ目星どうやるんだ？
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much?
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. I shall take my leave.
目星ができるっぽいんだよな。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ah, なるほど。三角ボタンでライターを出せる。なんかある。
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
ガジェット装置は使えそうだな。 お、ハンドルまであるじゃない。
It must come from these old winches.
どこで使うの？お、これか？
I could use this old...
ガジェット装置をつける。ハンドルをつける。これだけじゃ足りねえのかな？まだ探してみよう。なんかあるはずだ。あった！
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
これで全部かな？歯車をつける。ハンドルを回す。
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
壊れたぞ。え、壊れたぞ。
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
As you wish.
If you've broken my nose...
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
No. Not yet. You don't lack nerve. And you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Cat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar. We can talk about what I can do for you. And what you...
つまり、船長じゃなくて酒場に行けってことだな、これ。早く。ちょっと船長のとこ行って。
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them.
おお。いやでもさっき地下水下水への入り口に開けるための装置みたいなの壊しちゃったんだよな。じゃあね、キャットのとこ行くか。キャット？いたいた。
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings?
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
どっちだろう。本当のことを話していいもんか、話さない方がいいのか。でもな。まあ、俺正直者だからな。
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long, and they'll be here long after.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's
precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my...
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you. To make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll...
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. Hey, Mitchell, I think...
I need to...
You're out of... Are you...
I'm very... A hole, and I've got...
Well, to be honest, but I'll go...
Sounds odd.
I'm not. If I do, you'll be indebted, and I can't think about...
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we all... Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their steps.
The doctor.
Sooner we snug in a dead fall town, drinking all strong beer. I had the wing of the girly voice, I was by the man of fly home.
You have no right to treat us like this.
The doctor.
I see grounds for my
My God.
Well, there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds do blow.
She will do it again.
Little comfort here.
Cold.
I'd
She
sooner
won't stop
be
asking.
snug in a dead fall town,
She will get us in trouble.
drinking all strong beer. If I had the wing of the girly boys, I was by the man of fly home. I'd leave all green lands, I see grounds for my right. Well, there is no, and the weather is rough,
No right to
and the
treat us like
winds
this.
do blow.
And the doctor.
There's
What did he
little
say?
comfort here.
My God.
I'd sooner be snug in a dead fall town, drinking all strong beer.
Oh,
I had the wing of the girly boys, I was by the man who fly
us into trouble.
home.
I know.
I leave all green lands, I see grounds for my right. Well, there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds do blow, and there's little comfort here. I'd sooner be snug
よいしょ。ただいま。なんか親に呼ばれてさ、言ってる間になんか上からすげえ聞こえてはいたんだけど、何が起きたんだろうなってとこなんだよな。どこ行ったキャット。あ、通れるようになってる。
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
子守って言うな。
Ugh, this place stinks.
すごい匂いだ。
What is the connection between this place
武
and
器
the
にな
Sarah
りそうなも
Hawkins
んがいっ
case?
ぱいあるぞ。え、なになになになに。
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Oh. 皆さんすいません。ちょっとなんか、今ちょっと下の方でごたごたやってて、家族が。今日は配信続けるのが難しいかもしれない。ちょっとすごい中途半端になっちゃったけど、今日の配信はちょっとここまでとさせていただきます。これセーブどうすんだ？オートセーブだからいいのかな？はい。というわけで、本日の配信はここまでとさせていただきます。ちょっと家のごたごたがあるんでね、ちょっとすいませんけど、唐突の終わりになりますが、皆さん来てくれてありがとうございました。ってことでね、本日の配信はここまで。次回の配信は、多分来週になるかな。俺、週明けからちょっと出張で1週間家にいなくて。だからまた来週の土曜日ぐらいにまた続きをやっていこうと思います。ってことでね、皆さんお疲れ様でした。そして最後に、ここまで見てくれた方、そしてアーカイブを覗いてくれた方、よければね、チャンネル登録、高評価、そして気に入ってくれた方は、通知ボタンまでポチッとね、押してくれたら、次の配信の時もすぐ見れるようになると思うんで、よろしくお願いします。というわけで、お疲れ様でした。またな。